Mary's ranch house emerged as a welcome sanctuary amidst the growing uncertainty. As we stepped inside, Mary introduced us to her husband, Keith, a kind-hearted man who greeted us with a warm smile. He sat in a wheelchair, a testament to challenges faced even before the world had unraveled. Gratitude filled me as I thanked Mary and Keith for their unexpected rescue. The boys, sensing the change atmosphere, ran off to play, laughing together for the first time in hours. Yet, in the midst of heartfelt appreciation, my thoughts were inexorably drawn to Ryan, a sense of urgency gnawing at me. "I appreciate everything you've done," I expressed sincerely, "but I have to find my husband. He must be out of his mind by now." Mary, understanding the pull of familial ties, nodded in agreement. "You won't go empty-handed," she insisted, gesturing towards her car parked outside. "Borrow the car. You can return it after the dust settles." Though reluctant to accept such generosity, practicality prevailed. The prospect of being mobile in this unpredictable world far outweighed any reservations. As Mary handed over the keys, the reality of the situation settled in. A borrowed lifeline in a world where normalcy had become an elusive concept. I couldn't thank her enough. Mary, ever the caring host, insisted we stay for lunch before embarking on the uncertain journey ahead. The boys, their initial trepidation eased by the sight of warm grilled cheese sandwiches and chocolate chip cookies, they dug into their lunch with newfound energy. In the simple act of sharing a meal, the ranch house transformed from a temporary refuge to a symbol of comfort and resilience. As the boys finished their lunch, I prepared to leave, grateful for the kindness Mary and Keith had shown. 30 minutes later, we arrived home. My heart sank when I noticed Ryan's truck was already missing, but the note Ryan left on the kitchen counter acted as silent reassurance that he had already been searching for us, and we now had a plan set in place to meet at the cabin. My heart eased at the thought of finding him there, and I couldn't suppress a sigh of relief. With a determined resolve, I packed the boys into Mary's car, the borrowed vehicle, now a vessel of hope as we set out to reunite with Ryan. The winding roads ahead held uncertainties, but the cabin, nestled away from the chaos of the city, beckoned as a haven of familiarity. The landscape blurred outside the windows, a visual metaphor for the swift changes that had altered our lives. The boys had drifted off to sleep in the back seat, leaving me alone with my thoughts. My main hope was that my beloved Ryan would be waiting at the cabin when we arrived.